First opened back in. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Chris Chavez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding in, John Lane. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Into the windup and the pitch. That's a fastball that just misses inside. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Alfonso is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In order to go to digging in for his second at-bat, John Lane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row, and you start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. John Lane. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Guevara onto the grass, and the inning is over. Braves ready once again. John Lane.
Third baseman, John Lane.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lane. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Vince Velasquez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series. Arlene Garcia gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
First offering on its way. John Lane is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with the win in this game right here. And then after that, Who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
The relay. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13.
Now at the plate, John Lane.
Baseman, John Lane.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next bat.
Digging in to try it again, John Lane. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto is after it, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude.
Stepping up to the plate, John Lane. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Alfonso is up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? John Lane. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a neck high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Ready now, John Lane.
Third baseman, John Lane.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously. Locked.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Misses, ball two.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Guevara has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves slugged their way. Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over 18. So coming to the plate, John Lane. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here. Mazara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lane, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off for ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in once again, John Lane. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lane
pulls this one in the air out to left. Vick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance, John Lane. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run, but he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Lane.
John Lane.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Atlanta get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mark Hogsett takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Richard Yu records the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes.
AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week. Lucas Giolito is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Digging in to try it again, John Lane will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. He'll
put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here. Ready for another shot now, John Lane. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Ready once again, John Lane. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Lane.
Hard hit ball to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Brian Flynn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ricky Sandoval wraps it up for the save. It's a cold night at AT&T Park in San Francisco, conjuring now distant memories of the stick. Game 1 here in the month of May. Jose De Leon will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from. Digging in for his second at bat, John Lane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazzara has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now, John Lane. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
John Lane.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Grounded to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Not in time. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this.
Now in the box, John Lane. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Jose De Leon earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero Station. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.